that you were able to be there for your both your sons. Uh, that's our purpose, right? To be useful and to help others. So hang in there, buddy. We'll be thinking.
Thank you.
All right, Steve, what do you got?
Well, let me just say to begin with, thank you, Keith, as always, for taking the meeting. And it's good to see Neil and Peter join us today. And of course, our special guest star, Grace. It's always good to see a pretty face. Um, you know what I heard today when I was listening to the meditation? It's really weird that I hear something different every time that thing plays. This is a paraphrased quote, but it said something like, "We are here to do what God assigns, and we experience serenity to the extent that we conform to that assignment." And of course, as you might know, some of you, I have oppositional defiance disorder, among my other issues. So when I hear something like that, my first thought is, where does free will fit in there? I guess you have the free will to fulfill your assignment or to not fulfill your assignment. That's your two choices there. Do it or don't do it. That's the extent of free will. And my other issue would be like, where's the assignment? You know, Keith, I know you have people working underneath you. I used to have a staff of 12 or something like that. And I would specifically tell each of those guys what I wanted them to do. And that's what I expected them to do. And, the hammer would fall on them if they didn't do it. But I don't remember ever getting an assignment. Like, where's the written assignment? What is it that you exactly want me to do, higher power, unless you want to go into the whole Christian thing. And that would be like, well, here's the 10 Commandments. Start off by following these, and your life will be more serene. So I feel sometimes like I'm a blind man, or I'm walking around in a dark room, like feeling my way around. How do I know where I am? And the only guidelines are, do you feel serene or do you feel irritable and discontent? If you feel serene, then you're doing the right thing. If you don't feel serene, then you're not doing the right thing. And wow, I would really rather have it all in writing so I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. One of the things that makes me feel a little bit better is uh, the questioning, the defiance, the opposition to what I'm supposed to be doing, God's will, is not something that I think it's human nature. And the reason I say that is because, I'm sitting at my girlfriend's desk here, and she's got this picture. You guys see this picture? It's supposed to be, I'm not a religious person myself, but this is supposed to be a picture of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane just before he was arrested, beaten, and executed. And in that picture, he's supposed to be asking God to let him out of his assignment. He doesn't want the assignment anymore. I believe the exact words in the Bible are, if it's your will, let this cup be taken from me. So even whether you want to call him the Son of God or just a prophet or an avatar of God, or even like a made-up character in a book, it's trying to show that human nature is just such a way that we do question things and we do have resistance to doing things and we don't want to be told what to do. I guess there's people who want to be told what to do. Um, I apparently am not one of them because I don't like to be told what to do, and I have immediate resistance to anyone telling me what to do. That's a problem I struggle with all the time. Um, you know, Grace said something like she had to take a really hard test, and not everybody passed, and that's saying something about the human condition too. We're taking a very hard test here, and not everybody's going to pass. And I'm sure we know people in the program who have failed and died for it. And there's people out there in the world who haven't even made it into AA yet, or attempted to change their suicidal behavior, whatever the addiction it is that they have. I feel sorry for them because they're not even aware of what's going on. You know, Keith, you were describing your moment of enlightenment when you decided that it was time to do something about the problem. And I guess we all have to hit that bottom. And it's sad in a way because there's no way we can help people make that decision. Um, if you were anything like me, your wife or the police who gave you a ticket telling you should stop drinking or don't drive while you're drinking, or you got to do something about your problem, um, you immediate resistance. I don't even have a problem. What are you talking about? I just have a couple drinks, calm down. Well, not a problem. So I guess it's just human nature that we're going to want to resist that, and we have to fight against that. It's a constant battle. As Neil pointed out, we trudge the road, so we're not skipping along, with rainbows up in the sky and unicorns by our side when we're in this program. It's a constant struggle. It's a constant struggle for me to try to keep my head on straight. I only have to miss one meeting a day. Yesterday I did miss a meeting, and this morning I'm trying to listen to this reading, and I find myself resisting. Well, how come you didn't tell me exactly what to do? If you told me exactly what to do, maybe I would be able to do it. I wouldn't have to struggle like this. Where's my free will in this whole thing? What do you mean I got to do everything that you want me to do? I can't do what I want to do. So that's wrong thinking. I'm off the beam. And hopefully after an hour with you guys here today, I'll be back on the beam, and I will take Grace's suggestion, do a little meditation and a little prayer, and try to get myself straightened out. Thanks for everybody listening today. Thanks for everybody being here for me. The end. We all live happy ever after.
Thank